So, for those that think that this is clickbait, it's not, so just watch the video. Have a nice day. I have no idea how I'm going to title this video, as it is a very sensitive topic that a lot of Doom fans of the Doom franchise have been asking themselves after the ending of the Ancient Gods Part 2 basically. Is there going to be a new game with a story that takes place after the events of the Ancient Gods Part 2? Well, our good old friend Hugo teases a little bit about that possible story.
What?
In what could be the events that will happen in the third installment since the reboot of Doom back in 2016. There is nothing official at the moment, of course, and most likely we're not going to see another Doom game that continues the story after the events of Doom Eternal and the Ancient Gods Part 2 for quite a while, my friends. And if I needed to take a guess, my best bet will be that 2025 will be the year of Doom once again. If you like this franchise, subscribe and leave a like. Enjoy the video, my friends. We thought that Davoth was actually the one true god. He created Jakad and its people, he created Urdak and the Makers, and he created the Father. Davoth was known as the first being, the creator of the multiverse, the one true god. But that was all a simple lie.
They lied to you, Slayer.
Davoth is indeed the creator of everything that we know of, but he's not the one true god.
Impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
He is a fallen angel, banished from heaven. He is Lucifer, Satan himself.
Zaraki? No. Zakari Ghost 16 has the question, is Davoth Lucifer, and is there a true god we haven't seen since Vega isn't the father? That's two questions.
Yes, I believe so. That's super spoilery,
Yeah.
but since we're doing the stream,
Yep.
yes.
While not knowing the specifics, Hugo confirms that there is a godly figure above Davoth in terms of power, status, you name it, the one true god, and if that's the case, then that confirms a lot of things in the Doom lore. One of them is that Urdak is not actually heaven, and that it never was basically. The Makers are not angels, they like to pose as angels, we know that of course, but they are just synthetic bugs, little insects, well, not little, they're pretty big. And its software lets us know that with the level design of Urdak, it is all synthetic. It is not real. Urdak just happens to have extremely advanced technology to their disposal. That's basically it. The one true heaven might lie beyond the void, from where Davoth came from. It is stated that before everything existed, an entity, that being Davoth, passed through the void, and after that, he created Jakad, its people, Urdak, the Makers, etc. With Davoth being Lucifer, you can make the argument that beyond the void where he came from is the one true heaven, with God watching our universe from there, and that Davoth passing through the void is actually Davoth falling from heaven. In Christianity, it is never stated that Lucifer created hell, but it is that he will just be banished there to rot in hellfire. In Doom is a little different. When Davoth got banished to the real world, he created Jakad, a place that will eventually become hell itself. So, in a sense, it's like if Davoth was cursed to be in hell wherever he went, as he had the power to create life, but not make it eternal. A thing that will ignite the fires of hell and set in motion its creation. This will undoubtedly be explored in the next Doom installment. That and what happened with the Seraphim. The Seraphim is still alive, he's still going through the transfiguration process, and he might absorb the power of the demonic crucible and be corrupted by it. These are the main two things the next Doom game will explore, at least that's what I want to believe. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. A part of expanding the lore of Doom, Hugo also made the story of the Doom Slayer even more depressing and sad. All the daisies we see through the Doom Eternal campaign, all the pet bunny rabbits, a part of being cute little Easter eggs, are actually not there in physical form. They are just hallucinations made by Doom Guy's mind. Our big green man misses his pet rabbit so much, my brothers, he needs a hug. Also, it is confirmed that the picture of a kid and a woman seen on the Fortress of Doom near the Doom Slayer's desk are are actually the Slayer's wife and son. The Khan Mecha lets us know that the Slayer's wife and kid were killed by the demonic invasion on the Earth world of the 7th dimension, and that is why the Doomslayer is just so angry to die. The demons took everything: his wife, his son, his pet rabbit, his whole family. Take everything a man had to protect, and the only thing left will be unfiltered rage. And last but not least, id Software is looking on making a comic book that happens between the events of Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, telling the tale of how the Doomslayer got the Fortress of Doom, his weapons, the Praetor suits, etc. I mean, it's bad that we're not going to get a full-fledged DLC that tells those events, but I still like the idea of a comic book. The comic book for God of War 2018 is fantastic, and Dark Horse is about to release another comic book on the game, that being called God of War Fallen Gods, which ties God of War 3 with God of War 2018, and how Kratos went from Greece to Midgard. But anyways, thanks for watching. Huge shout out to Icon of Sim and Melem for becoming Patreons on the Patreon page. A huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters, and a humongous thank you to all of my chat slayers. Icon of Sin, Masud Karheha Buddy, Doomslayer 471, Jack Dade, Blueslayer 69, Andrew Drew, Steven Gonzalez, Elite Choncho, Creamy Dude, Zane Henthorn, General Clipto, Unknown User Zero, David Kubrick, Awesome Bra, and Florian Hablo. Thank you so much for your amazing support on the Patreon page. Really, thank you so much. I mean it. If you want to support the channel, link for the Patreon page is going to be down below. Thank you so much. Going back to the topic of the new Doom game, 3 days ago I was on a live stream with Under the Mayo, Tyler McVicker, Spot Hunter, King Dime, Devo, Lightning Break, Cynic the Original, Toyota, etc. And TLDR, we talked about what was going to be id Software's next game. And there were 3 options: either 1, a new Doom game, 2, a Quake reboot, and 3, a completely new IP. Right now, id Software is hands on deck with creating more master levels and more content for Doom. But I think a year from now they're going to begin developing a brand new game. That might be a new Doom game that goes after the events of the Ancient Gods Part 2, a Quake reboot with that whole aesthetic of Quake 1 with cosmic horror and HP Lovecraftian themes, or 3, a completely new IP. And I want to ask you, my friends, what do you prefer? A completely new IP by id Software? A Quake remake, mainly on Quake 1 because I prefer the cosmic horror vibes, or 3, continue the story of the Doom franchise and the Doomslayer. I think they're going to make a completely new IP, and actually they are going to tell other stories of the Doomslayer, like his past on the Night Sentinels, etc, before continuing the story of Doom Eternal after the events of the Ancient Gods Part 2. So most likely the next Doom game is going to be either a prequel story, a spin-off story, or something along those lines. I think the Doomslayer the Beast is going to be on that sarcophagus for at least 5 or 6 years, so yeah. But what do you prefer, guys? Quake remake, Doom game, spin-off, prequel story, or continuing the story, or a brand new IP? Please let me know down below in the comment section. Have an awesome day. And so, okay, Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video. Then in the comment section, leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked the video. It is completely fine. Special thanks to, again, all of my Patreon supporters, chat slayers, base slayers, and supportive slayers. I love you so much. And be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts. Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram are going to be down below in the description box. Stay safe, have an awesome Monday, start the weekend, play video games, stay awesome, eat healthy, because I love you guys. Adios, bye.